the month of August, y'all did 21% more new home purchase applications than you did last year at this time. And as you can see from this snazzy graph, the graph which also unfortunately shows that we still have a ways to go, but this is positive. When we look at the builder application survey dating back to 2012, it really doesn't look, that one doesn't look that bad, does it? Meaning, we've surely seen some lows, but we've been trending in the right direction for quite some time now. Now, new home sales, for all of you watching right now, I totally get it. They're good, but only in a sense that they're going to be the next wave of inventory when they're resold in the next 10 or 12 years or so. That's when you guys get those loans. That's when you realtors get those listings. So a new home today is, maybe food on the horizon, you might say. Now, this got me thinking. Hear us out here before you crap on the idea, because I think it's a good one.
The average homeowner stays in their house an astounding 13 years, and this is based on current analytics. The number used to be shorter, but that was before the Fed took mortgage rates down to the 2s with their spending frenzy. But think this through.
13 years ago, it was 2010. So to put this another way, when framers, roofers, sheetrock guys, and tin knockers were jamming this on their radios when they were building those homes, those homeowners are ready to sell. Statistically speaking, of course.
The homes that were being built in your neighborhood when you were at the movies watching Toy Story 3, those homeowners, they're ready to sell, statistically speaking.
And you're saying to yourself, oh, hold on a second here. I'm not seeing these listings, Brian. Well, you're wrong. And I'd say, my God, do I have to spell this whole thing out to you? You see, you're not seeing the listings because the missing ingredient is you, the lender and the realtor. They want to sell, and we know it. We know it because hundreds of billions of dollars are spent trying to determine just how long a loan is going to perform and how long somebody's going to stay in that house. Turns out that number is 13 years. And that number is just not pulled out of a hat. It's painstakingly poured over year in and year out, over and over and over again, because even more money depends on its accuracy. And the larger the sample size, the more accurate the statistic is. It's the whole flip a coin 3 times, you're gonna get 2 heads and 1 tail type of thing. You flip it 1,000,000 times, you're gonna get 500,000 heads and 500,000 tails, right?
Well, there's 82 million single-family residences in the US, so the sample size is massive. The numbers are correct, and that subdivision that was built 13 years ago is primed for a good agent and lender team to make sport of new listings and originations. And with that news, what will you do?
And to bring this point home even further, yeah, we could do that over here at the National Real Estate Post and Mortgage Shots. Here's a graph of homeownership tenure from 2012 through 2021. We know the number of years has increased over time, but take note of how consistent homeownership behavior is. I think by just looking at this graph, you could draw a pretty accurate conclusion by about a year or so on how long somebody's going to stay in their house. So why not go to those subdivisions that were built, 12 years ago, 13, 14 years ago, and canvas those bad boys. Canvas them like you're Marines in Fallujah.
Go door to door and let folks know about the realities of the market and the opportunities that exist through both sales and purchase of new homes, because the numbers suggest that's where your opportunity lies.
So get this, with Oaktree, you can go platinum tier. What that means is you get your dedicated underwriting staff for your entire company's loan submissions. A lender credit for up to $1,000 on your appraisals, that's big. A quarter pricing exception, and 24 hours in review for all of your files. This and so much more. Listen, they just closed a deal in 7 days, soup to nuts. You want to work with Oaktree. If you want to learn more about their Platinum Tier program, just click this banner right over there.